Merry Meet YouTubers, this is ladygravedancer, and I am Thursday's host here on The Witch's Voice. And this week was our 5 favorite herbs that we use type video. I hope I'm right. I'm kind of recording this video early. I'm trying to keep that shine out from over here. I'm kind of doing this video a little bit early, but I'm pretty sure that's what the title was. So, yeah, so let's get started on my 5 favorite herbs. Sorry for the phone in the background. It'll eventually stop. And the reason I'm all made up is because I just did a makeup tutorial on my glittery eyes for 29 Tequila, which is my other channel. But anyways, yeah, so let's get started with chamomile, which I think everybody knows I love chamomile. There's so many things that you can do with chamomile. Not only is it good for loose incense, but it has a lot of good medical reasons to use it. It's so pretty. It smells good. I also use it in my protection sand, teas, calming medicines, tinctures like that, things like that. Chamomile is very diverse and you can use it in so many different ways. And it's very calming. So if you had a rough day and you just can't wind down, make you some chamomile tea, which like most of us know this about chamomile tea, so I don't really have to get into too much detail with it. So yeah, so chamomile. One of my favorites. Okay. Next is cinnamon. I am a huge fan of cinnamon. Mostly the sticks. I use the powder and I use the essential oil. I like them just fine. But the sticks are really amazing. And a friend of mine sent me these little ones. Y'all have seen the big ones that I have that are about the size of this candy. I like those, but these, I got a whole bag of these little ones sent to me from a friend here on YouTube, and I just love them. They're a lot easier to use than my protection sand that I use, and they're a lot easier to make things with because they're so small. So I love the sticks more than the powder and more than the essential oil. I like cinnamon sticks, and there's so many different reasons. I have a video on 29 Tequila if you want to go check it out on cinnamon so you can know why I like it. It's a mystical herbs cinnamon. So you want to go check out that video, then maybe I'll remember to link it in the down bar or something so you can check it out so you can see why I love cinnamon. Okay. Next is desert sage. I'm going to smell it. Not only is it good and smudge sticks, which we all know that I smudge the hell out of my house all the time. I'm always smelling like smoke. But it's also good in incense. If you don't have a smudge stick but you have sage, you can burn that and that'll smoke up the house just fine too. I like to make incense with it because I love the smell of sage. It's just I don't know, for me, when I think of the craft, I think of the scent of sage. It's really nice. And when I think of a dear friend that I used to have, the smell of sage reminds me a lot of her. So, yeah, so sage is right there on top of my list. Next on my list is probably one of everybody's favorites, and that is lavender. Lavender bud, the essential oil, and the bud I use all the time. Open it up. Oh, it smells so good. You smell it. Lavender. I use it in tinctures. I use it in, of course, the powder. You've seen that video. I mean, I don't know if you watch my other channel, but the body powder, the deodorant powder I make, I use lavender bud. There's a douche that I make that I use lavender with. There's a sleepy tincture that I make that I use lavender bud with. There's so many things that you could do with lavender. I have an astringent because it helps with bacteria, so I use my lavender astringent on my face to help clear up acne. Because yes, I'm old and I got acne, adult acne. It sucks balls. So, yeah, lavender. I mean, that is a must-have herb for me for witches. Chamomile and lavender. Sage, I think. Those are things that you gotta have. So, yeah, lavender. Okay, last on my list is saffron. I love saffron. It's kind of pricey, but I actually found this whole jar of saffron for $7 at Central Market, which I was very excited about. So I do not want to even waste one leaf of it. I mean, one sprig of it. So this is saffron, as you can see it. Saffron is not only my goddess Hecate is partial to it. but it has a lot of good properties. And I'm actually going to be doing my next mystical herb video is on saffron, so make sure to check out my channel too. I feel like I'm promoting my channel on this channel. It's not very fair, but I don't really want to get into it because a lot of you watch both channels, so I don't really want to get into it on both channels because then it's just going to bore you. But saffron is something that I think is a must-have for everybody, and it's up in my top 5 favorites. So that's it. Saffron, lavender bud, chamomile, cinnamon sticks, and sage. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that was hard because I love herbs. I'm a herby witch. Everybody knows that. If you watch my other channel, you know I'm a herby witch. So it was kind of hard to narrow it down because I like all of them. But I figured, what ones could I, if I could only have 5 and not any more, which ones would I pick? And that's the ones that I chose. So, alright guys, thanks for tuning into Witch's Voice, and don't forget to check out the other hosts on the channel for the week to find out what their favorite, which is Thursday, so you've probably already watched 3 of them, but don't forget to check them all out to see what their favorite herbs are and why. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and blessed be.